Grace period is over, and that means the Baba Yaga has a lot of killing to do. What's going on, everyone? Welcome to a brand new movie review. Today I'm going to be discussing John Wick Chapter 3. If you guys are new here, well, make sure to hit that like and subscribe button so you guys never miss out on any early movie reviews or other geeky content over on this channel. Plus, you guys can also go over to Sandwich on Films, also located down below, for ways to see films early, like John Wick and others coming down the road. Keanu Reeves, of course, is back playing the Baba Yaga himself, John Wick, as taking place directly right after John Wick 2. He has a bounty of $14 million on his head. He has nothing to his name, and it's all up to him to survive. I'm a big fan of John Wick Chapter 1 and Chapter 2. I think both the films are great, and I think they've had such a great job of world building the underworld of assassins, but also providing great action set pieces and also really entertaining stories that get me involved with the movie and make me feel like I truly have something to care for. It's not something that you see in every single action film, and something that I've really much appreciated within this franchise. With John Wick Chapter 3, it elevates all those elements to another level. I love John Wick Chapter 3. This film was phenomenal. There was so many great sequences in this film, so many great fight sequences, and truly some of the best fight choreographed that I've seen in any action film. And also great cinematography. I mean, we've seen it within the trailers in this film and also from John Wick Chapter 1 and 2, but the film, again, elevates that cinematography to a whole nother level. And something that the DP and, of course, the director, Chad, had done so well with this film is it actually made me feel like I was John Wick for a second. It put me into the sense and put me into these sequences where certain elements, the camera would be moving around where you're seeing John Wick kick so much ass, but there's so many different environment things that he does use to his advantage. And as you're looking around, you start to play the game. Okay, is he going to grab that? If I was him, would I grab this? Would I grab that? And it plays the game, again, so flippin' well that it, again, got me gravitated and pushed into these fight scenes even more. Almost every single fight scene is phenomenal and paced fluidly and perfectly. There's a fight scene that included this book kicking tons of ass. If you want to know how to kill someone with a book, watch this film. Or you either go to some of the other compound sequences that are located in the desert with Halle Berry, and all the fight scenes that she has in here are great. And some of the other back half sequences, of course, every single fight scene in here was top notch. Like, I was on the edge of my seat for each one, and it was superb. Of course, Keanu Reeves was born to play John Wick. This is the role he was born to play. He was so good in this film, and again, adds more layers to a character that could easily be one-dimensional, but plays him off so subtly and perfectly. Honestly, one of my favorite new standouts in this whole film that I truly hope that we actually get a spin-off of her character, that is Halle Berry's character in here. She kicked so much ass, and she truly had one of the best action sequences in the whole entire film, which is in this compound with two of her dogs. That's all I'll say. It was awesome. Of course, John Wick Chapter 3 does so well, again, with this world building and delving deeper even more into this assassin underworld and uncovering and showing us new locations that explain certain other things about John Wick's life. And I actually really like that we got to know more about John Wick's past and know how he got into this industry. It was unique to say this for sure, and even though I personally think this is probably the weakest of all the John Wick stories, I did still really enjoy these elements with the underworld, and I'm glad that they subtly tucked them back in. Even going to that story point, I do have some nitpicks with the film. This film is not perfect. I actually think, even though this is my personal favorite John Wick film, it does feel like it's the longest. I don't think the pacing was perfect towards the end. I think one of the fight scenes definitely could have been cut up a bit, and it felt really long and dragged for me and my friend. John Wick Chapter 3 definitely is the film that the trailer sold and what the whole franchise has sold it out to be. Keanu Reeves is great in the role as the Baba Yaga. He is fantastic. Halle Berry is the big standout of the whole entire film, and I definitely hope that we see more of her in maybe a spin-off film down the road or anything else in this John Wick world. I know they're trying to make a television show. That would be cool to see her show up in it. But the action is phenomenal. It's brutal. It's gory. It's really intense. And in fact, some of the best action sequences of the last couple of years when it comes to action films. They know how to shoot them. They know how to get it right. And definitely this film shows you what a good action film should be. Action junkies are going to get a kick out of it, of all the guts and gore in this movie. And just in fact, how you could possibly be John Wick. They did a really good job putting you into each and every fight scene. Even though I thought the pacing for one of them in particular was a little bit too long towards the end, I don't care. I zoned out for it. I was still having fun with it. The story might be a little bit lacking and not the best out of all the John Wick films, but I truly did love this film, and I had such a blast and an entertaining time. I can't imagine any John Wick fan walking out of this film feeling disappointed. You're gonna get your action. You're gonna get some cool mythology stuff in here, and trust me, my God, there's some moments in here engraved in my head for the rest of my life. With all that said, I'm going to give John Wick Chapter 3 an A-. Let me know what your guys' thoughts are on this film. I'm curious to hear your guys' one. And of course, guys, let me know what your favorite John Wick film is. Do you like 1, 2, or 3 the most? Thank you guys again so much for watching this video. Make sure that like and subscribe button. Check out Sandwich on Films. And of course, I'll see you guys soon. Stay classy.